video on how to remove a locked wheel nut or locked lug nut, whatever you want to call it, locked wheel bolt in this case. Yeah, but had to purchase and find a wheel nut remover set. All they are is it's almost like a socket. Get the ratchet on there and it's a reverse thread. Worked like a charm in my case. It was a keyed, as you could see, it was a keyed wheel nut, wheel bolt I should say. I'm just going to show you, for example, right there I have this one to take out. This one goes in right there, but it's just a normal bolt. And what I did was, on this one, I took it out the other side. As you could see, it bites into the around the bolt and worked great. But I'll show you in a second here. I'll get this one positioned, I'll put it on there, and then I'll take it off for you. Simple stuff. All you do is you reverse thread it like that, get the ratchet on there, and start to twist it backwards until it starts to tighten up and grab. In my case, I had to put an extension on it and then start to turn it until it grabs completely, until it goes right down to the, you'll have to push on the ratchet as you're turning it so it'll grab. I'm going to pause the video and come back and show you once I get it tightened, and then the pressure it takes to pop that bolt out of there. Give me a couple seconds. So I got it tightened down as much as I could. Went as much as I could with the ratchet, and it's pretty tight. It's going to take quite a bit of pressure now to pop it. Now in this case, if you have a good breaker bar, stick a good breaker bar in it, but it shouldn't be that tight. Like, it should be tight, but maybe, I don't know how many pounds pressure it takes for these lug nuts or lug bolts. But on the other side, I managed to break mine with the ratchet. It's a pretty strong ratchet. You might bust it. In this case, you be careful, because when it goes to bust, it'll just throw whatever you're putting pressure on. Position is key. Nice and steady. Make sure you're taking your time. Don't rush it. You'll break stuff. You might have to drill it out. But yeah, that's how you remove it. Now once I got it tight, all I'm going to do is break it. I'll put as much pressure as I can on it, and then I'll break it. Like I said, I'll be you got to be careful while you're doing it. So I managed to get it off, and wasn't too bad, but took quite a bit of pressure. Probably to the point that this was going to break. Had to use a pretty big snipe bar on it. Used my foot to put pressure on it so that it didn't, in case it broke, it wasn't going to throw me to the floor. Like I said, position is key, and every time you're doing something, make sure you're positioned right. But yeah, came out pretty good. These work pretty awesome. This is a different size. This would work if you had to get off one of these. I have another video about how to remove stripped lug nuts and stuff. Check out the link below. And yeah, but that's how you take off locked lug nut, locked wheel nut, bolt, whatever you want to call it. And again, to get that out now is going to be pretty tough. You have to get a vise, or if you put a pipe wrench on this and then just reverse it out the other way, like that. Oh, sorry, before I go, after I removed it, that remover was on there solid. It wasn't coming off by hand. So what I had to do was put this in a vise, or if you have a pipe wrench, and you could put enough pressure on it to pop it out, to break it again off of this. because it screws on there pretty tight. But what I did was I grinded down. I have a grinder, bench grinder, grind it down the edges, stuck that in a vise, tightened the crap out of it, and then just reverse threaded the way it went on, reverse of the way it went on, and popped it out. But it's pretty tough, so you're gonna need snipes and a breaker bar. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.